Tuned into the boom room, the livest show in fantasy. Yeah. Welcome to host Walt, Igler, Beat It Fantasy League. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, rocking with the best. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, roster is a mess. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for the checks. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for respect. Few things to address.
Welcome to the boom room. We back from our 1 week vacation, celebrating the Commish's nuptials. Hey, listen. As an aside, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I know it was last minute, short notice. One of the things I love is when people do things and they don't look for no rewards or credit. They just do it from the kindness of their heart, or it's all love. Having said that, man, to all y'all that came out, I appreciate it. It was a ball. Special shout out, Negro, Mac, you know why. To the league, man, I appreciate y'all showing out the way y'all did. Commish back there drinking with me. Now, having said it, let's get it on. TNT versus Return of the Jedi. This was the Injury Bowl. It started with Mason getting hurt on Thursday. Return of the Jedi said, here's Entienne, and I'll raise you Olave. And I said, yo, here's a little Marvin Harrison Jr. Having said that, TNT still should have found a way to win this game. Listen, Dane, we even for the business plan. Let me ask you a question, because Dre said something to Smackboard taking a shot at me. All good fun. Anyway, is it because, let me ask you this. If I would have posted my score first, would it still be a choke job? Like, is the choke job because Dane posted his score first and was like, oh, you should crash past that. But, all right, never mind. I digress. Good with that. Now on two. Machiavellians versus El Cajinos. Sean Tucker? You mother, watch your mouth. 38 from Sean Tucker. Where the hell did that come from? Listen, 38 points and a very respectable 142 overall. However, Cajinos is starting to catch their stride. 5 players with at least 20, including 28 from the returning Joe Mixon, who looking like he might be a problem this year. Me personally, I might have really underestimated what he was going to do this year. Shout out Cajinos, looking good. Now on 2, Body Bag versus the Jabronis. Jabronis played a solid game, dropping 132 without a kicker. However, Body Bag played a superb game, with everybody scoring in double figures. I love when that happens. Led by Jordan Love's 38, Body Bag was the league's top scorer this week. What'd he say? Toe tag and Body Bag or whatever. Good win, Body Bag. Now on 2, G5 versus Negro. In a well-played game. Hey, is that Mark Andrews? Where he come from? Oh, just in the nick of time. Listen, G5's running back and his tight end really let him down. Led by the newly acquired Jalen Hurts, Negro goes on to get another victory. He's now tied for the best record. Nice job, Negro. Down on 2, the Legends versus Arizona Ron. Look, let's put the stats to the side for a minute. Tim, what's going on? Like, Tim. That's a rookie mistake right there. Are you okay? Do we need to do a wellness check? This isn't like you. Forget the laws. It's how you lost. I reached out to you on the smack board. You didn't say anything back. I'm concerned. Are you okay? Listen, if I don't hear from Tim by Sunday, we're doing a wellness check. Arizona Ryan. Good victory, I guess. And on 2, whooping that ass versus the higher power. This was a fun game. I mean, it was really fun. And then it came down to Sunday/Monday night. The Commish had a slight lead, but he was going against Chase Brown and Garrett Wilson. And Moss fumbles in this game, thus clearing the way for Chase Brown to get the lion's share of the work. Now follow me here. The Commish still has a good chance to win this game. Chase Brown fumbles, but luckily the Bengals recover, and then on the next play he goes 30 yards for a touchdown. That's an 11-point swing. But in hindsight, it probably didn't matter because Garrett Wilson had a pretty good game and the Commish still would have lost. But it still was entertaining, and it would have been the game of the week. Don't look now, whooping that ass, 5-2. It's no longer a fluke. Shout out, whooping that ass is for real. Now, once again, I'm not gonna say my 2 cents. I'm gonna say maybe my 1 cent. Stop the music. Stop the music. You know, my baby mom, she said to me probably like a year ago, "Stop gaslighting me. You always gaslighting me." And I'm looking at like, what the fuck is you? I didn't even know what the word meant. Commish, can we put the definition of gaslight on the screen for everybody? I'm not trying to be smart. I had no idea what this broad was talking about. No, let me take that back to the mother of my kids. I had no idea what this woman was talking about. You always gaslighting me. You gaslight me. Every chance you get, you try to gaslight me. And if you don't know what it is, Negro gaslit this whole fucking fantasy football league this week. This cat went to the smack board, and I'm paraphrasing. Jalen Hurts is whack. He's just a name. Yet Jalen Hurts led his team in scoring this week. And I guarantee you Jalen Hurts will be in his lineup this week. Don't gaslight me, man. I feel like stop gaslight. You know who really is gaslit? Jabronis. Jabronis is so gaslit. Like, Jabronis, you have been gaslit. But I'm going to leave it there for now because I would like Negro to have a chance to defend himself. I think that's only fair. So, for now, we'll put a cork in it. But maybe we should call it my 2 cents because here's another sense. 5. For 2 weeks, I've been asking for your opinion about this trade. And you stick your head out your cubby hole to call me a bum. You never responded to the trade. And then you brought up a trade that I made with El Cajinos. See, this is partly your fault. No, this is all your fault. Because you've conspired to make it seem like me, the Commish, and Julian is over here running some racketeer enterprise, and everybody else needs to be on it, and you got to watch it. And you reap what you sow. And you never commented on the trade. Now, I'm about to jump over it. Now, Ryan, you get in here too. Ryan. I asked Ron about the trade. I'm on a smack board. I'm like, yo, this trade don't make any sense. He says, did you know that somebody used to like the big kangaroo and I don't get why you... I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? What does the big kangaroo got to do with this fucking trade? So then something else is said. I think Jabroni says something about the trade. And he says, well, you know, last year you won a championship because we didn't make a trade and you should be thanking me. And I'm like, this nigga is exhausting. Like, are you going to talk about the issue? Listen, I don't know if you trolling or that's just who you are, but you get an A in dodging the question. We'll leave it there for now. Like I said, we'll give all parties an opportunity to defend themselves. Boom.
Number 5 will always love you.
Listen, 2 weeks ago, we got great response from reading a letter from one of our fans. And I said, you know what? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I read the comments. People loved it. They wanted their question read on air. Who knew? Boom. Let's get right to it. Ready? Dear TNT, I am a huge fan of the show. I'm going to get right to it because I know you're a very busy owner. I love the trivia, but I feel like you haven't done trivia in a long time. I'm asking, can you do trivia in the near future? Because I love seeing if I know your league as well as I think I do. Also, side note, of all the owners who are no longer in the Beat It Fantasy Football League, who is your favorite? Love, one of your biggest fans, Ariana. Oh, thanks, Ariana. Great question. And you know what? Let's go to the second part first. Who is my favorite owner that's no longer here? You know what? This will surprise some people. I'm going with the mailman. Yes, you heard me. The mailman. Because I felt as though he never really played in a competitive league like this. And every year, he was getting a little bit better and a little bit better. And I was like, we might have something here. I mean, unfortunately, he didn't want to pay his bill. But aside from that, I liked where he was going. I thought he was, I thought he had great potential. So I would say the mailman is probably my favorite owner that's no longer in the league. Once again, great question, Ariana. I really appreciate it. And for you, we're going to do some trivia. Let's get to it. Boom. We're going to start with maybe a softball. Not a softball, but for the 9 core owners, here's a question, right? How many day one owners are still in the league? If you said 7, boom, take a shot because you're right. Listen, the day one owners, if you don't know, it's myself, it's the Commish, it's Julian, it's Tim, Corey, Dre, and Dane. We're the 7 day one owners. Boom. All right, let's really get to it and up the ante. Okay, first question. You ready? Which owner has had the most best records? Ready? You ready? It ain't who you thought. Whipping that ass. 4 best records. Yes. Okay, here's a question for you. How many owners have never had the best record? I'm going to get drunk playing this game. You ready for this? 6. Half of the owners in this league have never had the best record. You ready? I'm going to name each of them. The commissioner has never had the best record. 5 has never had the best record. Kajinos has never had the best record. Negro, who you probably guessed, has never had the best record. Arizona Ron has never had the best record. And we put Body Bag in there to make him feel good. He's never had the best record. Boom. All right, we're going to switch it up a little bit. This is a true or false question. A little SAT style. Ready? Here we go. True or false? Has every active owner won a division title at least once? That's a great question. The answer is true. Every active owner has won their division at least one time. I would have gotten that wrong. Here's a question. Who had the longest active playoff streak? Meaning, who made the playoffs the most consecutive years in this league? I'll give you actually a couple seconds. You ready for this? Welcome back. Return of the Jedi. 9 seasons in a row. And not only that, I'm going to give him a hand because last year, his first year back, was the first time he's ever missed the playoffs. He made the playoffs every year he was in the league. 9 consecutive seasons. I tip my cap to that. Now, let's go to the opposite of that question. Who had the longest playoff drought? Ready? The defending champions Jabronis went 5 consecutive seasons without making the playoffs. Ouch. And that concludes our trivia portion of the show today. And what I've learned is that whooping that ass gets a little too much disrespect. You know who you are when I say that you're Mike Tomlin, but you know who you are really? You remind me of Coach Kyle Perry, if we don't know, right? And in the one and done era, where you can just get a bomb team and you can crush it. Or you can just have an off season. And the reason you get disrespected is because those couple of off seasons tend to stick out. But I'm here to say, man, your resume really speaks volumes. Kudos to you. Hey, listen. What a show. I had a ball. Ariana, thank you for the letter. I hope you enjoyed the trivia portion of the show. Once again, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out, man. We had a great time, man, and it was because of y'all. This league is the best. There's can only be one game of the week, and I'm trying not to laugh. But the game of the week, and this is probably the last time this person did the game of the week because of their record. Ready? It's 5. It's Cagino's. Let's go.
In it for respect, few things to address. D5 think he fly, he the Jets. Always number 1, now opposite is Seth. Put JR in body bag, I must confess. Some owners play checkers, Caginos play chess. Me, T, and do really like Clay, Dre, and Steph. Don't do too much talking, they still wanna press. The main ones just talking, they team don't impress.